your girl T. And in my last video, I asked you all, can pedophiles be rehabilitated? And these were some of the answers that you guys came up with. So this whole situation is just crazy that I'm talking about pedophiles, and we're also talking about Willow Smith. So I want to shout out JT of VH1 Access. He wanted to know my opinion on the whole Willow Smith controversy. So if you guys have not heard, her new video just came out the other day. It's called Summer Fling. And a lot of people are very upset by the title of the song and about what she's insinuating in the song. Basically, they're saying that she's just too grown for herself. A lot of people have been going in on Willow ever since she came out with My Hair. You know, Will Smith and Jada kind of let their kids kind of do them, and, you know, they feel like they're free to express themselves. And a lot of people see things wrong with that. So what I'm going to do first is just post you guys some of the lyrics to her song, and then I'll come back with the rest of my commentary. Okay, so you guys just read some of the lyrics to her song. Honestly, I watched the video and I think I'm more disturbed by the fact that she's wearing this ugly ass wig and she's talking with this fake weird ass British accent. I'm like, Willow, you're 12, just be yourself. You know, to me, she kind of reminds me of a cross between Rihanna and Nicki Minaj. I'm saying Nicki Minaj because the British accent that she's using, just like how Nicki uses a British accent. And honestly, if I didn't know that was Willow Smith and I just heard the song on the radio, I would assume that that was a Rihanna song. It sounded just like Rihanna to me. You know, I think a lot of times as adults, we do forget what it is to be kids. And, you know, a lot of people are like, oh, she's fast, and what does she know about a fling, and, you know, having a crush. You know, while I do think that the title fling, you know, kind of insinuates certain things, I think I probably would have been a little bit more comfortable if she had titled it, you know, Summertime Crush or Puppy Love, something like that, as opposed to a fling. Because when I think about a fling, I think about a one-night stand. I don't know about y'all, but that's what, you know, I've always been told a fling was. But she's a kid, and I think sometimes as adults we read too deep into certain things. Even if you don't agree with the song, even if you don't agree with the lyrics, let's take it back to the early 90s. You know, we had a lot of kid groups when we were growing up, and they talked about all types of stuff that they had no business talking about. If you guys remember the song by a group called Subway, this little game that we played with 702. Now as an adult, when I go back and I listen to that, we used to bang this song when we were in 7th grade. And when I go back and listen to it, I'm like, damn, these are some grown lyrics, you know? Boy, I really want to stay and play this little game we play. You go high and I will seek. Let me be the one to make you weak. You know, so we had a lot of little fresh songs too that we had no business listening to when we were kids. You know, does anybody remember, you know, ABC, Another Bad Creation? Aisha, you are the girl that I never had, and I want to get to know you better. Well, how much do you need to get to know her at the age of 10 or 11? You feel me? So little kids singing grown-up songs is nothing new. I remember Monica singing Don't Take It Personal, and she's talking about love, and I remember there was a lot of backlash when she came out with that song because she was 14 years old. And people were like, you know, what does she know about love, and why is she singing like that? So it's the same thing, just a new generation. You know, I'm just going to take Willow as she is, as a young child who's trying to find herself. I do feel like some of the lyrics are kind of suggestive, but at the end of the day, Willow Smith is not my child. I gave birth to 2 kids, and neither one of their names are Jaden and Willow. You know, so I can only monitor my kids and what they do, and you can only monitor your kids and what they do. You know, at the end of the day, this is Will Smith and Jada Pinkett's child. If they want to allow her to sing songs like Summer Fling, that's on them. You know, her parents allowed it, her parents okayed it. There's nothing we can do about that. If you feel like it's inappropriate for your 12-year-old daughter, don't allow your children to listen to it. It's as simple as that. You know, we can't control, you know, what artists put out there. We can't control the music entertainment. We can't control the movies. What you can control is yourself and your household. So if you don't like anything, if you don't feel comfortable with it, don't allow your children to listen to it. But I think we need to be realistic. You know, I remember being 12 years old and having a crush on the neighborhood boy. Little kids play like that. It doesn't make them fast or fresh. You know, little kids kiss each other on the cheek and things like that. I think we need to just let children be children and not over-sexualize them when that's not even their intended meaning. Another thing I do find disturbing in the video is the fact that there are no other 12-year-olds. Everybody in the video is grown, and there's a scene with 2 girls who are obviously lesbians, and from what I've read, they're 24 and 26. So I think for me, I'd have probably felt a little more comfortable with the video had it been a bunch of 12-year-olds running around summer camp and, you know, having little summertime crushes. But when I see one little 12-year-old girl, her brother's 14, and I see a bunch of people with tattoos and piercings, I'm like, these aren't 12-year-olds, these are grown adults my age. Why are y'all playing with 12-year-old kids? Where are the other 12-year-olds that should be in the video with Willow Smith? So I think the direction of the video was just kind of weird to me. You know, because it's like, okay, here goes Willow. She's singing about a summertime crush. But then here go all these damn adults with tattoos and body piercings and everything else. You know, I just thought that was kind of odd. You know, another thing I'll say about the whole situation is I think a lot of kids nowadays are just growing up a lot faster, unfortunately. And part of that is due to the music, to the television, to reality shows. Just the other day, Sasha Obama caused an uproar when she ended up, when they posted her picture, she was in Soho, New York in some booty shorts. I'm like, damn, that's Sasha? She got legs for days. You know, she looks grown. She looks like she's about 15 and she's 12 years old. And she has on these itty bitty shorts, you know, but that's the style nowadays. And if Michelle Obama is comfortable with her daughter dressing like that, who am I to say that she can't dress like that? That's her child. At the end of the day, we can only control our own children and what we allow our own children to do. So, you know, I have nothing against the video per se. You know, there's certain things in the video I find disturbing. The lyrics are kind of, you know, whatever. To me, it just reminds me like a Rihanna knockoff song. But, you know, as far as people attacking this little girl and calling her ugly and calling her names and calling her a whore, you know, I just think that's over the top. At the end of the day, we need to remember this is a child. No child that young deserves to be torn apart by adults on the internet. If you don't like the video, don't watch the video. But, you know, adults calling her out her name, I just think that's just way over the top. It is not that damn serious. If you don't like it, keep it pushing. So anyways, go ahead and leave a comment, you guys. Let me know what you guys think about the entire video. What do you think about the lyrics? Do you think the lyrics are too grown up for her? Do you think that people are just overreacting once again and, you know, just let this kid be a kid? And how do you feel about the video itself? Do you feel like the video is too grown up with her having grown-ups in the videos as opposed to children? So go ahead, leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts. All right, deuces. So the question of the day is, what is your fondest childhood memory? Make sure to leave a comment, rate, subscribe, and share the video.